It's time for Wealth Wednesday. Today I'm joined by FirstOntario and Aviso Wealth investment specialist Yvonne Delry, here with more on investment advice, but specifically when we talk about RRSPs.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
So January and February are called RRSP season in the tax world. Why is that?
Because in any contributions that you make in the first 60 days of the new year can be used on your income tax for the current year, or you can backdate it and use it for the previous tax season.
Okay, so this is a critical time then.
So it's RSP tax season, yes. So we've talked about RSPs in previous Wealth Wednesdays. So kind of just to refresh your memory, RSPs are a government program specifically designed to help Canadians save for retirement. So we've talked about it a lot, but I really wanted to focus in on some of the benefits and the versatility of RSPs. So there's a lot to unpack. So first, let's talk about the tax savings.
Yes.
So every contribution that is made into an RSP, the contributor uses it to reduce their taxable income. So every dollar that is contributed reduces the contributor's taxable income, and this can lead to significant savings as people's income increases and they're in higher marginal tax rates.
Okay.
Additionally, qualified investments within the RSP, so all of the growth, whether it's interest income, capital gains, dividends, are all growing tax-free. So consider contributing early on in your working years to really compound that growth efficiently because it's tax-free. Every dollar that you contribute early on will make a big difference long term.
And that's what we love to hear, because we are talking about investments. How do RRSPs, withdrawals, how are those taxed? How does that work?
Yeah, so the RSPs, I mean, the end goal is to use it in retirement to supplement government pensions, CPP, old age security, those types of things. So at age 71, the year that you turn 71, it must be converted into a RIF or an annuity.
Okay.
However, you can do it early on, as early as retirement. So it really makes it a versatile income stream that that you can create. Remember that any withdrawals are taxed when you remove it. However, retirees tend to be in a lower marginal tax rate and therefore paying less taxation on it than when they were working.
Okay, so that's just something that, I guess, as you're mentioning, is just accumulating over the years, and it's definitely something that people will be able to tap into a little bit later.
I mean, the other thing too is, and we talked about this last Wealth Wednesday, is income splitting for retirees. So if you are 65, spouses can income split their RIF payments.
And let's talk a little bit about how RRSPs can assist in achieving other life goals along the way before retirement.
Because we forget that RRSPs are connected with other government programs. So if you want to use your RRSPs to finance your first home, so qualifying first home, you can use it on the home buyer's plan. So participants can withdraw $60,000 from their RSP tax-free, and the issuer won't have the withholding tax. However, you do have to repay it back into your RSP within 15 years, so the repayment schedule is 1/15 of what you withdrew. Also, it can finance through lifelong learning, any skills, any additional training that you want to do. You can withdraw $10,000 per year up to $20,000, but again, it needs to be repaid within 10 years of you withdrawing it.
Well, Yvonne, thank you so much for sharing all these really important tips, because you have to learn how to use an RRSP eventually, like we all are. Where can people get more information?
So, I mean, everybody's got a different path for their retirement savings, so speak to your financial advisor. Dream, plan, achieve.
Great. Thank you so very much for your time. I'll have all this info up on our website at chch.com/morninglive.